Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself.
All right, all you RYAO hooligans. We're out here running around like a bunch of fooligans. This is the RYAO Network Rockcast. The show that wants to put our rock and roll U-log into your fireplace. It's festive. Festive. You guys want another smart eggnog while we're at it here? Or
yeah, serve them up.
Our office Christmas party today. So check out our website at ryao.net. On the Contact Us page, you can send us a message, and also at the top of that page, select from any of our social media outlets. Get on the RYAO Facebook train before it leaves you at the station with your pants around your ankles. Everybody's doing it. We're here today with our good friends, Nick Sabat on sports.
What's up, hooligans? Welcome.
And Sticks Hooligan on weather.
Hey, all you human disasters and youth pastors out there, how you doing tonight? Woo! How you doing, Kay?
Sticks.
What is it?
What did you think about that big nor'easter that was blitzing the country this past week?
Man, I saw it coming. I saw it coming from a mile away. I was ready for it.
You didn't really mention it, so I guess you're just trying to... You didn't want to really scare us, maybe?
I call that in the forecast last week.
Yeah, I'm making snow angels, but I did a belly down, baby. What? That doesn't make any sense.
When you say making snow angels, you mean making snow angels. Speaking of that, we're kind of wrapping up 2020 here.
Thank God.
Best year of my life.
Kind of like looking at a car accident out the window as you're driving by.
What?
We got holidays, Christmas.
Office party.
Loneliness is setting in.
Loneliness? What's wrong with you?
You know something that was a good thing that came out of 2020 was the birth of the RYAO Rockcast.
Yeah! Happy birthday!
What's that? Do you guys have any special holiday Christmas memories? Maybe like musical type stuff. I used to always I'd get music stuff and go and sit in the corner and listen to, if I got a CD or something, I'd be sitting in the corner listening to the CD on my own on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning or whatever. You guys have any musical type of memories for Christmas that come to mind, or
there's one thing that stands out in my mind that when I was a kid, and I'm surprised that there's not like this larger uproar about this song, the Christmas song where someone drops an F-bomb. Have you guys heard this?
What?
Right.
It's Brenda Lee, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, and it's on the Spotify list. And you'll hear it playing right now in the background. But it's between seconds 35 and 40, where she says that she's going to eat some fucking pie. Have you guys?
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding.
I've never heard that.
This is true story. So
that's. I'm glad you mentioned that because last week. We put up a Rockcast playlist with a bunch of Christmassy songs on it that were rock and roll type songs. So everybody, please bring that up when you're opening your presents and, putting your U-logs into your fireplaces.
Well, you just might want to, get some earmuffs on the kids if that song comes on. I mean, that song's been around, since the 60s or something. It's just like, I don't know.
Nasty.
We have a mature rating on this show, but Christmas time is no time to be dropping the F-bomb in Christmas songs. And I'm dead serious about that, okay?
That's probably where my fucking kids picked up that language, too, when I come to think of it. Christmas time. Fucking Brenda Lee.
So anyways, Yeah, if you haven't heard that, I'm guessing it's between 35 and 40 seconds. But I don't know. I'm surprised that there's just not a bigger uproar about it. So check it out when you get a chance.
Is Brenda Lee kind of a badass, or?
Yeah, she must be. I thought she was just a little songbird, but now she's some hot minx in leather pants. As far as I'm concerned, I'm going to go check her out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe she's got some other fucking songs.
How about you, Styx? You got? Do you have any memories?
You know what?
Musical.
You know what? I have my immediate thought is it's not even a Christmas song. It happened on Christmas night, though. See, my parents would send us around the neighborhood. Actually, my mom would send my dad with the kids around the neighborhood looking at Christmas lights on Christmas Eve. And the guys that she'd be putting out Christmas presents in the meantime. Once she flipped on the outside light, my dad would drive past, get the signal, and say, okay, we're going back home. So then we all walk in the room in the front door, and all of a sudden all the presents are out. Holy fucking shit. Like, how did they time that out every year? And it took me 18 years before I figured that out.
Nicely done.
Well, wait, figure what out? When did Santa come? When
that's just it. Yeah,
her gifts out too.
Yeah, Santa Claus came to our house like at 6 o'clock on Christmas Eve.
Oh, the Hooligan family sly.
Or?
Very, very clever of the Hooligan family.
Yeah, it proves to you that kids are really stupid, and kids will buy anything that you sell them. So keep that in mind for all you young parents out there.
There you go.
So, when I was 8...
So your idea doesn't have to be good, really, is what you're saying.
No.
Because kids are stupid.
Get out there and play with those different ideas, because kids aren't going to pick up on any of them.
They won't. They will buy it hook, line, and sinker until, and then they'll extend it out. 11, 12,
As they
13.
get older, you have to get a little bit more clever.
Yeah, I know, but at what age do you not do the Santa Claus crap? And you know that they know.
As soon as you possibly can.
Yeah, this is all a bunch of shit. You got that right. Okay, now let's pretend. Now let's play.
So your friends haven't told you yet? Well, I'm going to tell you right now.
That was probably some of the most exciting times of my life, where thinking about Rudolph has got to be like that red light. Maybe that's Rudolph. Like
it would stay stationary in the sky for 36 hours straight. It was like, that's fucking Rudolph right there, man.
That's honestly the town.
That's not the top of a radio tower.
No, the town that we grew up in. There was a tower outside on the whatever side down Main Street. There was a red light up in the thing, and for a number of years I thought, that's fucking Rudolph. And it's doesn't move.
Yeah.
Fucker stationary, but
Man, you're right. That proves the point. Kids are stupid.
Maybe I'm stupid.
And then you determine that it must have been some kind of ploy by the municipality to throw you off the scent of Rudolph. Like, oh, I see how it is. You put up that fake Rudolph nose.
I'm climbing the tower.
I'm
climbing the tower. I think Rudolph's stuck.
I'm coming, Rudolph.
Going to free Rudolph.
Hasn't anyone seen that Rudolph is caught in the fucking tower up there? I'm coming.
I'm getting you out of here, buddy.
Yeah, my dad's trying to get me down with a BB gun. Get the fuck down. Get off the tower.
It's
fucking
cold.
Idiot.
Let's go, jackass.
So I'm 8 years old. That was the year that Kiss came out with 4 solo albums. Yes, for all of you who don't realize, the same day. 4 albums. 4 members came out the same day. I couldn't afford any of them. But I got a Gene Simmons one for Christmas. I knew I was going to get it. Ripped the present open. There's Gene Simmons. Oh my God. I tore through the rest of all my Star Wars crap, because who cares at that point, because Gene Simmons was in the house. So my brother said, we're taking a pause. Let's go back to the bedroom where the stereo is, and let's turn the lights off. And he got a little disco ball thing, because he was in his teen years in the 70s. So, of course, every respectable teenager had a little disco ball for his room.
Yeah, of course.
Turn the lights off, plug the disco ball in, and start the Gene Simmons record. And if you've ever heard the first song off the Gene Simmons solo album called Radioactive, it's 1.5 minutes of non-stop horror movie. A demon is stomping around a village, and women are singing in Latin backwards, and there's strings going through, and then they kick into the song. So that was my 1978 Christmas of pure excitement and being in a dark room with my brother, disco ball lights going in a room, was spinning on the ceiling and the walls, and listening to Latin women and bees.
Wow.
So that's not a Christmas song. I'm going to put on we'll put on the playlist, but not a Christmas song at all. But goddamn, if that's not the one that brings me right back in that moment, me and my brother in a dark room.
Yeah.
Good
wow.
shit.
I'll have to go listen to that one.
Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Good shit. What about you, Kay? What about you?
Well,
Kay?
I got an album one Christmas from my aunt that changed my life. It was the Shania Twain album called "The Woman in Me."
That's the day you became a man, right there.
Oh man, spent many a happy night with that album. Well, anyway, that was the album that Mutt Lange did the production on, and then of course she married Mutt Lange at that time, and then divorced him later after he was, it's a sad story. But anyway, that album, I really thought it was. I can listen to that album to this day all the way through, and I think it really rocks. It's just a lot of really good songs, really quality production on that album for sure. What songs are on that one? What are the big? Because I know the one with "Come On Over." I think that's the one I had with "You Make Me Feel Like a Woman." The Woman in Me. The Woman in Me is one of the songs, and then "You Win My Love." Oh gosh, why'd you have to ask me? What about the one where like the race car video? That's "You Win My Love." That's the race car one, and then there's. She has a race car video. Yeah, yeah. She's wearing the black leather and waving flags around and. Can we go into a break? We're ready for a break. Yeah, I might have to take a break after that description. Merry Christmas, you guys. This office party's off to a good start. I got a nice package for you. What? Woo! Got a warm in here. Damn, I feel like a woman. Wait. Yeah. Sometimes do you guys feel like we just do the show for ourselves? I do. Sometimes. Sometimes. I'm definitely going to be doing some stuff for myself here after this, at this break. So yeah, no, that's great. Kay's got a jerk stocking. Holiday memories, holiday masturbation moments. Time out. Sticks has got something to say. What are you saying? Kay's taking off his jerk stocking off the mantle because he's got Shania Twain waiting for him back in the bedroom. Oh my God. Oh, that's terrible. What's wrong with us? Shania rocks. She rocks, though, man. She's good at what she does. That is for sure. And she's got catchy songs. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep. And it might be a Mutt Lange thing, but it seems like her and Def Leppard they could do a Shania Def Leppard kind of unplugged acoustic stuff, and it would probably sound not too bad together. Totally. Kay's walking away. Kay's walking away from the mic. He has left the studio. I think he has presents for us. I think he's going to bring back some presents. In the state that he's in, I don't know that I want anything from him. His hands. Did he just take his pants off and throw them over the door there? Yeah, look at the back of the studio door. There's a pair of pants hanging on this thing. We're painting a visual for the listeners. The listener doesn't really get the video experience, but maybe that's what we'll do on our 1-year anniversary. Well, maybe we should have like the subscription where pay $100 a month to get access to the video so they could see us. I'm sure it would be much more entertaining. Oh, wait. He's adjusting his fly. What did I miss? We're just talking about how you were getting us Christmas presents. Yeah, we went silent. We went quiet, Kay. This is important because there are a lot of good tunes on that Shania Twain album. Any Man of Mine. Here, let me get some light on this subject. Any Man of Mine. Classic. Home Ain't Where His Heart Is Anymore. Whose Bed Have Your Boots Been Under? Oh my God, that's an awesome song. She's prancing around like a little pony in that one. Yeah. If You're Not In It for Love. You could run Shania Twain over with a car, and she would still look good.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that. Well, where's the tire going to go over? Which part? Like her feet? Then
Let's not go into technical details on that, but Sticks, you had some. Speaking of technical details, you had some stuff that you. No, we were going to do some other stuff here today. Let's do that later.
Let's catch up. Oh, you know what? We never did our beer.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Christmas party got in. Oh, the drunkenness is set in.
Yeah, this office party is getting out of control. Kay, you're losing control of the studio. Bring us back.
So excited to share.
Tell us. We got to hear what each of us are drinking. Nick, what is your social lubricant of choice today?
I'm going with Leinenkugels, and Leinenkugels has a new holiday beer out this year. It's called Toasted Bock, as in amber bock, and it's super delicious. Very similar to an amber bock. And I'm sure everyone out there has heard of Leinenkugels, but they're out of Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. They know how to brew their beer up there. Sticks, how about you?
Well, goddamn, O'Fallon Brewing knows how to do their beer too. I've got an amber lager, so I'm drinking amber as well. It's a Show Me amber lager because it's from the Show Me state, which is Missouri. God damn it!
Oh, I see.
It's 16 fluid ounces, and it's probably very heavily into the alcohol percentage, which I don't know what it is. But Kay, what's your lubricant and what's your percentage of alcohol?
8%.
God,
I was just looking at that. Angry Santa Spiced London Ale from RYAO & Sons Brewing Company.
That's a new one for you.
What?
Well, yeah, it's a holiday edition.
Oh, there's a picture
Santa
of Santa
Claus.
taking a shit down the chimney.
That's exactly right.
What the hell?
It's a really,
It really is.
dark. I like the dark beers, and this one's spiced. It's very tasty.
Is he smoking a cigar on that, too?
Yeah, smoking a cigar,
Oh,
reading a
damn.
newspaper, and shitting down the chimney.
That's the Santa I
This
know.
beer has everything that a good Christmas is all about, right there.
No, that encapsulates it all.
Let's take a break here, and we'll be right back.
Son of a fuck. What?
Whoa,
What?
Stick.
What?
What's going on over there?
I'm looking at my Christmas list right here, and I don't know what to get for my girl this year for Christmas. What am I going to do?
Well, just calm down. Why don't you just get her a subscription to the RYAO Rockcast?
Isn't that free already, though?
You're damn right it is. So join us each week where we talk about life, music, and more. From the silly to the serious, the profane to the profound. You know how it is. Never stop rocking. RYAO. So
Prancing
yeah, I
around
have
like
the
a little pony
VHS,
in
the VHS
Oof.
set of Shania Twain.
That
You know, she's a horse rider, so she's got really big
I bet she does.
thighs.
size?
What's your name? Nick.
Yeah.
Let's do some Urban Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary, let's do it. All right.
Yeah.
So this one's timely. This episode of Urban Dictionary. The word of the day is hot Santa. Hot Santa. 2 words. Any guesses what a hot Santa is?
We just the front of Kay's beer can showed a hot Santa on top of that chimney. Is that it?
Well, close, but not close at all.
Like a angry starfish.
No. A hot Santa is when your baby sits on your lap and craps in his or her diaper. You guys look confused. You want me to use that in a sentence or two?
Yeah.
Yeah, just to give us
Like a
little
real world,
context.
world example.
Definitely.
I was sitting on the couch watching A Christmas Story when I felt a warm sensation on my lap. And the devilish look in her eye and the sudden odor in the atmosphere made me realize that she had given me a hot Santa for Christmas. And that
was a long explanation.
Is
I like that one.
another
That was out of Charles
episode
Dickens.
of Urban Dictionary. Let's close it out.
Yes.
Wow. So the kids do that. All the kids that were gathered on the radio.
That one's for the kids.
That one's for you guys.
It's very applicable for this time of year.
Thank you. I picked it out especially for you guys.
Sticks, we were talking about Bruce Springsteen before. You were telling me about some stuff you saw the other night. Was it on TV?
It was all over the TV. The world came together. No, I think a couple episodes back we were talking about the Foo Fighters being on SNL, and that was kind of fun to check them out, having real rock and roll on TV. And Springsteen was on this past Saturday. A little more controversial.
Oh, I saw the Foo Fighters. I don't know if they ran it again, but I finally saw that episode with the Foo Fighters.
It's about damn time. That was like 3 weeks ago.
The Sky is the what's it? Sky is the Neighborhood.
No,
man, that guy yells.
Oh, that's an old one.
No, Shame.
Is that Shame. No, I didn't see the Shame. I saw the
Shame on you then.
Sky is the Neighborhood. In all honesty, it was a little inebriated, but go ahead with the Springsteen.
You know, you turn off your VHS copy of Shania Twain videos, and all of a sudden there's the Foo Fighters singing a 4-year-old song. You're all confused. I get it. It happens.
I'm a multimedia.
Is that Dave Grohl or Shania Twain? I don't know. Either way, they're hot.
Yeah. Either way.
You're rubbing your eyes. What am I looking at?
No one's here. Who cares? I'm just going to enjoy it.
So Springsteen's on, and quite honestly, he's a controversial kind of a guy. I don't think it's a love-hate thing with him as much as he is the god of all gods versus I just don't get it. And I get that way with a lot of people that people say, my God, you've got to love blank. They're geniuses. They're amazing. They're awesome. And I just kind of think, I don't get it.
Like David Bowie.
Like Bowie.
Here we go again.
Merry Christmas.
Bring it on. Bring it on, motherfucker.
Let the Bowie fight begin.
So I'm watching these guys, and it's the fact that, Springsteen, these guys are like 20 years on all of us. I mean, they're all 69, 70, 71, and he's singing this song about ghosts, and it is just making me smile because there's no backing vocals, there's no fake drum tracks, there's no pre-recorded bullshit. They're singing off key. Love it. It's raw rock and roll, just like I like, but I can go on off about Springsteen for a while, but you guys, are you more into the camp of he's awesome or more into the camp of
I've never I
I
know, like Born in the USA, and I've loved the songs like that for a long time, but I've like we've talked about some other artists as well, as I just don't I don't connect with them. You were talking about Rush at one time sounding sort of the same. A lot of the songs sound the same. That's the way Springsteen for me. And I know I'm going to get a lot of emails, like I always do when I talk about stuff like this, but
controversy, baby.
It just kind of sounds all the same to me. I've never been able to really connect with the boss. Just like the Beatles, I can't. I've never shifted it into gear.
What about Bowie?
Maybe it's just because I haven't.
Have you given Bowie?
I'm crushing my beer can as we speak.
Oh, is that what that is? Is that aluminum?
Holy
shit, you're strong.
It's steel.
Wow.
It's a steel beer can. But that's fair. That's fair of again, it's one of those people, one of those groups that's just like, why is everybody so gaga over something that I'm just like, it's almost like either there's something wrong with me or there's something wrong with them.
Well, I mean, I like his music. I like his sound. I like the E Street Band, and it's all very iconic, and I get it. But I just don't. I'm not the type of guy that's going to go out and buy one of his albums, and especially now, and listen to it. Maybe one of his older albums and listen to it, sort of to educate myself on his library of music, but it's just never really connected with me, and I don't know why. I can't explain why, but
you don't have to.
I do like Bruce Springsteen. It's just I don't. I'm not a super fan. Like, I'm not one of those guys that's gonna be going to every Bruce Springsteen concert.
Yeah, I've never taken a deep dive into his catalog of music, so I'm probably the wrong person to ask. But I agree with Kay, where there's no doubt that Bruce Springsteen is superstar status. There's no doubt about that. I think where the disconnect from me comes is just the type of music that he produces. But, you know, well said, Kay. There's some iconic music there. Just my first introduction to him, probably along with a lot of others, is Born in the USA. I mean, how could you not, if you're at a venue, let's just say I got free tickets to Bruce Springsteen because I'd never pay for them. And I'm at this venue and Born in the USA comes, you know, he starts playing that. I'm fucking the rock out of that place. Just like,
sure.
This is the song that I came to see. So that just resonates with anybody and everybody. But otherwise, you know, all I know him for is the Dancing in the Dark video. Courtney Cox she was on stage, and then that's where their romance developed. They got married soon after and had 3 kids. I think they did. Maybe I just made that up. But you know, it's very timely to say Santa Claus is coming to town, and I heard that song today. And there are not very many people who can get away with singing that song like Bruce and the E Street Band does, and it's very well done, and it's a good mix of tradition and a good mix of rock and roll. And so you know, they do this banter in the beginning and a little bit in the at the end of the song, and it's very well done. And again, I just kind of imagine myself in that venue because it's a live recording. And that song comes on, and whether you like Christmas music or not, but if the boss is singing "Santa Claus is coming to town," you're gonna rock that song, and you're gonna throw the devil horns up, and you're just gonna fucking rock that song. So that's good.
Yeah, sure.
But you know, an interesting thing when I first discovered or kind of introduced to Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band was the guitar player. You know, I wasn't very familiar with that group of people, and the first time that I saw the guitar player, I didn't know who it was. You know, it turned out to be Steven Van Zandt, but you know, I recall first glance, I'm thinking, is that Paul Stanley from Kiss? Because there's a lot of resemblance in the face, is there not?
Right.
And just the face, just not necessarily everything else, because we all know that Paul Stanley's built like a man, but. Steven Van Zandt, he dresses like a rock star, but I don't think he's really built like a man. But just the facial features, there's a
like
lot
a bro. He's kind of like wearing a bro or a.
There's a lot of similarities in the facial features, and I remember thinking, man, that guy looks like Paul. But you know, Steven has a lot of, you know, you watch him in videos or when they're on stage with Bruce, and there's a lot of passion there, and I think he's actually more fun to watch than the boss himself, just what he's doing and kind of the antics that he's doing. So anyways, it's pretty interesting.
You know how you said you met Steven Tyler in that locker room setting, and you said he was, was taking a piss real quick, and he was at his locker getting stuff out. Didn't you say he was like down to his underwear?
Yes, he was.
In the locker room. So imagine if that was Steve Van Zandt down to his underwear. I don't think you would have gone up to him and said anything.
God!
Jesus Christ!
I think you're in the wrong locker room.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? I've been a big fan for a
Whoa! You're really good.
Maybe not. Just in fairness.
You know what? Let me treat you to the next facial. I think you're going to need another one.
Yeah. Well, I gotta say, I totally understand it, and maybe part of it was, I was there during the Born in the USA times when he was popping off a new video and a new single like every 3 months, and it was like the summer of '84. Those were some glory days, not to name drop a song.
My favorite song by the Boss.
Glory Days is a fantastic song. Again, you sing that in concert, you're going to be on your feet the whole time.
Right.
So,
yeah.
I think that so his next album was actually that following Christmas of '85. And speaking of Christmas presents and records, I just remembered I did get like this 5-album live box set of Springsteen.
Oh.
And that's a lot to digest, of course, over for somebody who only knows Born in the USA. But the first track, I'm going to throw it on the Spotify playlist of Thunder Road. It's just him and a piano, and he's painting this fucking. I know Melissa Etheridge would talk about how she would listen to his music and just like dream, because he was painting a different world outside your little small town in your little small bedroom, and so it's pretty fantastic stuff. But then he's also doing the party stuff. He's doing the party, the gang vocal. I love gang vocals. Like when the whole band is on the same page. It's a little sloppy, but we're all singing together. So, songs like that. So coming back to the SNL thing, they're all singing, and now he's in his 70s. It's all this time. Band members have died. He's thinking more about his life and his things like that. So.
Sure.
Should I don't know if I should. I will. I will reveal. I will open a door in RYAO studio.
Here we go.
About to get personal.
Open the portal.
Get your box of Kleenex, and it's not because you're jerking off.
Oh, what?
Or maybe both.
Or both. You've got 2 different Kleenex boxes. One with aloe and what? I'm the only one. Okay. So there, it makes me think. So I will reveal live on the air to our millions of listeners. So I've got Parkinson's, the fun disease that just keeps on giving. So when I wake up in the morning, before I take my little happy pill, before I do my stretches and all my stuff, the first thing I literally say every day is, I'm still alive. I've got shit to do, and I've got people to help. Literally, that's what I say every day when I wake up, sometimes out loud, sometimes just in my head. And it gets my ass out of bed. There's shit to do.
That's great.
There's a life to live. It's the spirit of this podcast, if nothing else. So,
absolutely.
When Springsteen's on SNL, and he's got 6 people around him, and he's in his 70s, he's seen some shit. He's 20 years ahead of me, and he's screaming, I'm alive, and I can feel the blood streaming through my bones or whatever. It's like, how rock and roll is that? That's exactly what rock and roll is. I'm alive. You're screaming it. I'm alive.
Yeah.
That's the song.
Yeah.
And it's all with the thing of like, I'm taking power from the people who've gone ahead of me, and I'll meet you on the other side when I get there. That is some happy, powerful shit. And even during the song on SNL, he stops and laughs because Steven Van Zandt is like coming up to the mic, and it's like, my friend of 40 years, we're still singing together face to face.
It's fun to see them together for sure.
That's what fucking RYAO is. That's what fucking rock is. That's why I don't care what we're into, what we're not into. If we're into Shania Twain VHS tapes, if we're into Springsteen or not, if we're even into David Bowie.
Who?
David Bowie!
That's for
David fucking Bowie.
That's for a toast. I think that deserves a toast for Christmas time toast.
Come on, babies! Get your glasses out! Woo! Woo!
Yeah!
Make some snow angels face down on the lawn. Wait, what?
Yes.
We're all shit-faced.
Not
Who's
sure
running
what that
the board?
means, but
There is no board anymore. The board stopped working about half an hour ago, I think.
Yeah,
so
you know what?
Well,
Sticks, your original question is are you into Springsteen? And I'm going to tell you that I am not into Springsteen. But I can understand how people would be just because of what you really just described. So I totally get it. In comparison, and not to bring up Bowie again, but I will, but I don't get that. I get Springsteen. I don't get Bowie. It's just, you know who you're listening to as soon as you hear it. It's iconic, and that's music that's never gonna die. And he's like this common guy, and he definitely has a following. So I get that because I feel the same way about other groups, and that's why I get it. But it's just not music that I'm necessarily attracted to.
No, you said it right. There are artists you appreciate. You know that they've got talent. You're not quite sure why exactly all the time, but they're there. But Springsteen's probably that way for a lot of people too. Like, I know there's something good there, but he's hooked me. He's hooked me more than a few songs over the years have gotten me, and so not everything he does is good. Let's take a break. I gotta take a leak.
Absolutely. Okay, we'll take a break. We'll come right back. So, are you ready?
I guess I'm ready.
For this? Mm-hmm. Okay, hit it.
Happy holidays, hooligans. This is Nick Sabat, and you're listening to the RYAO Network Rockcast.
Yep. Are you okay?
I need some
Nick?
eggnog.
RYAO. Yeah, we were just talking about Springsteen, and I've never read Stephen King's book called The Stand, and I've just started reading it lately, audiobook, because
wait a minute. Well, wait a minute.
An audiobook?
Yeah, it's the same.
How do you read an audiobook?
Huh?
Anyway, did you know?
My mind, man.
Did you know that this is from Trouble City, the website? I've been
Trouble
City. This 8% alcohol is really getting.
That's what I was saying. It's a holiday party. That's what happens at holiday parties.
Yeah,
holiday party. You guys want any more holiday punch, or you got enough? You good there?
Why did you rent the
CBS
escorts?
is working on a series.
Sorry, Kay. Why did you rent the escorts if they're all just sitting in the corner, just on their phones? Oh, this is supposed to. Aren't they supposed to be dancing with us and stuff here in the studio?
Well, I think they're a little bored.
Why are they?
Because we're on microphones.
Well, they must not be listening then. If they're bored, obviously they can't hear this broadcast.
Girls, get over here. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to pay you.
Get off your goddamn phones.
Uh-oh, they're trying to spin the wheel of rock.
Yeah.
I knew I
off
couldn't
the
figure it out.
wheel.
Get away. Get away from that wheel.
We're not playing that
Not a
game
plaything.
anymore. That's the failure of 2020. We're not bringing that game back in 2021, assholes.
We didn't plan for the game on this episode. Get away from it.
Stop.
We're not paying for that if they're not going to do something. And I don't know what that means, but but did you know that CBS is working on a series based on the book, The Stand? The working title is called Radio Nowhere. Radio Nowhere is, of course, a track from Springsteen's
Song.
album Magic.
Do you know that? Do you guys know that song?
No.
I did not know that.
Pop that song. That is a good song. You guys will like that one. It's got some rocky roll on there. But no, wait, so they're calling the series Radio Nowhere instead of The Stand?
Well, that's what I don't understand about that, but that's I'm going to leave you with that mystery here because it's the working title of this The Stand series is called Radio Nowhere. I don't understand that part of it, but maybe it'll come clear here in the next weeks or months. But it's a suitable title for a series because a reoccurring line in the song is there anybody alive out there, which fits the plot of The Stand. And by the way, thank you for spoiling that for me because I was only, into part of the first chapter of the book. So
You just spoiled it for millions of listeners, too.
What did I spoil?
Might as well just start loading up another audiobook. It's so
get out there and read those audiobooks.
I didn't reveal anything. I didn't say that Springsteen came. What? I didn't reveal anything. I'm innocent.
You son of a bitch.
It's actually a line from that that Springsteen has used for decades in concert as a way to hype up the audience. So, by the way, that everybody else has also used as a line to hype up the audience. In a rock show.
So Springsteen.
Is there anybody out there?
Springsteen stops the show and starts reading books?
No, he says, is there anybody alive out there?
Oh.
So,
I'd like to read you a book from my autobiography.
Why do you have that thing on your head, Kay? That's cool looking, that drug helmet you got going today.
It's
Is that a drug helmet? What is that?
Just trying to make it. I'm just trying to create the atmosphere for you guys. You know how
Atmosphere
it is.
made.
I'm always trying.
Looks like underwear, doesn't it?
It's a holiday party. Come on, give
Is
me a
that
break.
your girlfriend's underwear on your head?
It might be. I don't know. I haven't really looked. This 8% alcohol is really, really hitting me hard. Girls,
Get away from that wheel!
Hey,
I told you to get away from that wheel.
I was going to sit on the copier and take pictures, but we don't have a copier here in the studios. So can we? Do we have like a? You guys want to just get your phones out and take pictures, or what?
I think that's probably the best bet. What's that noise? Fries are done.
Somebody's dinging my phone.
these escort girls are not happy.
Well, my God, we've got
Well, you look good, don't you, huh?
we've got eggnog and
Radio.
we've got that's all we've got.
Radio,
And a microwave.
Radio Nowhere is also an appropriate title for the production because Springsteen is also other ties to King's epic book, it says. A quote from his Jungle Land opens the novel and features a line about making an honest stand in a way that likely influences King's title.
I see now.
And the character of Larry Underwood seems somewhat influenced by Springsteen. Thanks a lot for ruining the damn book
You
for me
son
again.
of a bitch.
Yep.
God, keep reading.
So anyway, there's Stephen King is a Springsteen fan, so clearly there's a Springsteen influence on this book, which I didn't know. I did not know that, so I thought I would pass that on to you guys and the hooligans out there thirsting for knowledge.
And I understand that we're going to have Stephen King in the studio next week.
Sweet.
Is that right? That's what I've got written down here on the note that I just wrote to myself. So I'm excited to see that.
That might be a little premature. Did I put that in the Google Calendar a little prematurely, maybe? Sometimes I have a little wishful thinking going on there.
Let's get the fuck out of here. The escorts are leaving. Did you pay for these people?
Exactly. We need to get these people off the clock. This is way over our budget.
Yeah, it's a school night. I mean,
What?
not that they're school
College school
Not
night.
that.
Jesus Christ!
Edit that out.
Dig a little deeper. Another rock layer.
You son of a bitch.
Oh no!
All right, everybody, let's wrap it up then before we get into too much legal trouble. Thanks for joining us today. Check out our website at ryao.net. Front and center on that website homepage, you can click on the Listen to Our Rockcast
Where did
button.
Sticks go? I turned around, I turned back, he's gone. There he is. He's back.
There he is.
It's a shadow person.
I'm hiding under the console. Sorry.
Click on the Listen to Our Rockcast button. You can't miss it because it's right in the middle of the damn homepage.
It says
for the
Rockcast
website.
button on it, for crying out loud.
Yeah, go directly to
Oh shit!
a listing of links to all of the Rockcasts. It's that simple. Already got a source for podcasts, and you're wondering, hey,
Hey!
are these guys on my podcast platform?
Hey!
Just punch in the RYAO Rockcast in the search, and they're probably there, along with our growing library of Rockcasts. We're on platforms such as, what are they? Spotify,
Yeah.
iTunes,
Yeah.
iHeartRadio, Deezer, Radio Public, just to name a few.
Radio Nowhere.
You can reach any of our current social media platforms found at the top of the Contact Us page. There's also a link to our YouTube channel at the top of the page on the website. Let's get on it, people!
Wow.
Girls! Get away from that wheel!
Kay is really upset with those women.
It was
I don't blame him either. Yeah, that wheel does not
Just-
shim too.
You just spent all that time putting that thing together.
Did you hear what I said?
out of here.
Hey, they're trying to eat our fries. Hey! Hey! That's not all right.
All right, so thank you for joining in. See you next week, everybody. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. Well, maybe we'll get an episode in before the we won't.
We will.
For the new year. Who knows? Go blow yourselves and
Never
stop rocking.
Happy holidays, motherfuckers!